The Gillingham playoff final in, well, it was like equivalent of a League Two playoff final in 1999. Paul Dickov equalises in the last minute, and then they go on to win on penalties. So that's my like kind of earliest proper football memory. And I was watching it at my nana's house. I had the kit on. I had a flag in the garden. Oh. So I can really, really vividly remember that. And I think I was already quite obsessed with football at that point, but that like solidified it. And
you made a Facebook group, do you remember?
Yeah.
Paul Dickov, like this page with Paul Dickov equalising goals.
Yeah.
What year ago was this? Last year? Or?
Yeah. No, I think I was probably like 16 or something.
It's a sad one, my first shirt. It was my nana got it me, and it was an England shirt, and it wasn't England.
Snide?
It was a snide, yeah. And I don't know if it was from
like Spain or
somewhere.
It was,
yeah. Well, they used to go Spain. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's from Spain or Stockport Market. It was a tragedy of a shirt.
I think I'm going to go for Dickov just on like a... We're talking about old memories and stuff.
This is because we've seen him after
no,
this.
No, he's not. Go with what got you into...
Yeah, 100%.
That got me into football, and that goal just immortalised him, I suppose.
It was a celebration, I think, as well.
It was
that goal.
so important, that goal. And he was a goal scorer, and when you're a kid, that's kind of... You want a bit of that, don't you?
It's got to be the goal that Kompany scored against Leicester. They're like, I don't think you can get a goal or a shot more top bin than that.
Where do you want your statue of Vincent Kompany?
Yeah. Do you know what? It's that I love that. You know when commentary has like huge point when it's like it's good them lines. But I think the other thing we took our dads to that game.
Yeah.
And it was not. Do you know what I mean? We're all there together.
And it kind of felt like it was dwindling away, the game. Like, going to be a 0-0. And he's the last person you'd expect to like.
Well, everyone said it. Don't everyone was like, don't. I remember everyone saying, "Don't shoot." Do you know what I mean? It wasn't just like a. I said it. We bumped into Kompany before, and I sort of said, I said, "Don't shoot," and he was like, "You stick to playing drums." I think he said to me. Do you know what I mean? I was like, "Fair enough." Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So you were both with your dads. What was the celebration like? Did you just lose the plot?
Yeah, it was just like limbs, and everyone was like falling over the chairs, and we were just like, "Oh my god, class." Aston Villa a couple of seasons ago when we were 2-0 down with like 15 minutes to go, and then Gundogan scores, Rodri scores, and then Gundogan again. So that was kind of the closest I felt to an experience to the Aguero one. So I'll probably say that.
Did you feel like it had gone?
Yeah. 2-0 down. Even though with the capabilities within the team, and we have had a few moments over the last few years where we have come back in the last minute, and you do think, oh, they could do it.
It's the Aguero moment, isn't it? So I don't think you can have a. Well,
especially up both sides together. Like it was just me and you at that game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we'd gone down on our Vespers. Just that in case you didn't know.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah. I hope the camera got that.
And we like drove down, parked up outside the ground, like took our helmets into the ground because you couldn't, all that kind of, vivid memories. And then obviously what happened, and you think, oh, they've messed it up again. And then to turn it around and win in that way in the last minute.
You can see on the footage, I had like this big daft Union Jack helmet. You can see it on the footage. Yeah, exactly. You can see it on the footage, like running around the pitch.
One that springs to mind in fairly recent times was when Spurs knocked us out of the Champions League. It was a yo-yo game on it in terms of like the scoreline. But then we had a disallowed goal, which was the Sterling goal. So everyone went like crazy, like we've done it. And again, we were with our dads. I think that was the same season. I think the Kompany goal maybe might be wrong there, but
I can't remember.
It felt like, oh, we've done another last-minute thing here, and then it obviously didn't. And there's that famous shot of Pep falling over and that. So that was one I would erase because it's that getting your hopes up, I suppose.